Hi, welcome to another Feldenkrais lesson for the neck and shoulders as well as the hips. When you're ready, we'll come to lie down. We'll be on the side for the most part, so if you need a pillow, you're welcome to get one now. But take a moment to come to rest all the way on your back to begin. And just notice your contact as you rest here. Allowing yourself time to settle and feel your body, feeling the weight of your body. Feeling your breathing. When you're ready, roll onto your right side. And you can use a pillow or your arm. We're going to take the left arm up in the air and make a movement as though you're unscrewing a light bulb. So we're going to rotate in one direction and in the other direction. And the arm stays right where it is as though you're holding a light bulb right where it is, but you'll notice that you have some movement in your shoulder that may begin to start to roll your chest a little bit forward and a little bit back. And just feel this movement of unscrewing the light bulb and just kind of allowing it to roll. If you feel that you can roll, or starting to feel how when you're using your hand in this way, it turns the whole arm, which allows the shoulder to move. The head can move, the chest can soften as the shoulder comes forward and open as the shoulder goes back. This is challenging. I've done another lesson to prepare for this movement for chest and shoulders. It's called aligning the chest and shoulders. And then come to pause and rest for a moment and just sense and feel your contact on the right side. And once more, bring your left arm back up. We're going to rotate again. So this time as you rotate and your hand goes behind, let your shoulder come a little bit more forward. And as you rotate with the palm face forward, let the shoulder go a little bit back to allow you to roll a little more. As you rotate the hand to face behind you, the shoulder can come forward, softening the chest. As you rotate the hand to face in front, the shoulder can go back toward the floor. And you're just taking your time to find the ease in this movement, rotating through the arm. And then pausing and resting. Come onto your back and rest to feel the difference between your two shoulders. Just noticing whatever you sense and feel. You may not have words for what you sense and feel that's different on each side, but notice anything that's new or feels like relief, relaxing, or interest. And then take all the time you need to arrive on your left side. And we'll go ahead and take that right arm up and do the same movement of turning the hand, which then turns the arm. So it's as though we're unscrewing a light bulb. And you just start to allow that to move your shoulder. Start to feel the movement go through your shoulder as you're turning your hand, which turns your arm, which may turn your chest and your head and your eyes. And just do whatever feels comfortable. And then as the hand faces forward, let your shoulder go back. And as the hand faces behind you, let your shoulder come forward. And continue that. Shoulder goes back as the palm faces forward. And it goes forward as the palm faces back. And just allowing the shoulder to go a little bit more in each of these directions as you notice. And then pause and rest and stay on your left side for now. And just feel your shoulders, your chest, and your breathing. And then we'll bring the right knee up. So have it so it's about facing the ceiling. And we're going to start to make that same kind of movement as though we're unscrewing the light bulb. So we're going to turn around the axis of the right knee. So you're going to keep it in the same kind of plane, and it turns around and circles the foot in one direction. The foot faces forward, and you go back. In the other direction, you turn. The foot's facing back as your hip goes forward. See if you can find this movement. It's as though the knee is turning in a circle in place, and it's turning a little bit around itself in one direction and the other, which rolls your hip. And in one direction, allow this to take you onto your back and come to rest for a moment and just feel the difference in your hip on that side that you just worked on. Feel the difference in the pelvic floor, in the hip joint, in the breathing. And then slowly come to your opposite side, the side you started on, the right side. And when you're ready, take your left knee up, and we'll do the same thing where we turn around the knee in one direction, the foot goes backward, the hip goes forward. In the other direction, the hip goes back and the foot goes forward. And just allow this to become easy. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're just rotating your knee in one direction and then in the other. Pause on your side for a moment and just rest that leg. Taking a moment to let everything settle. And now bring your arm up and the knee. So we're going to do both at the same time. We're going to turn at the same time. So as my palm is turning, my knee is turning, so my foot goes backwards. My shoulder's coming forward, and so is my hip. As I'm turning in the opposite direction, I'm bringing back the hip and shoulder on that side, and my palm and foot are facing in front of me. So continue to do that movement. Again, the shoulder and hip are moving together, but in this really unique way that maybe we haven't done since we were a baby, unless we do this lesson a lot. And then roll onto your back and come to rest and pause for a moment and just sense and feel the difference in your spine and your body. Just noticing that whole side, how it's different. Noticing your breathing. Come back to your left side or your second side once more, and let's put together the two movements, arm and knee. As you turn to face the hand and foot behind you, the shoulder and hip come forward. As the palm and foot face forward, the shoulder and hip go back. And you don't have to do this fast. Go as slow as you want to. Feel what the other side is doing too, if you can. And just focus on this movement in both joints being fluid. Fluid joints on the right, relaxed joints on the left. Palm and foot forward, shoulder and hip back. Palm and foot back, shoulder and hip forward. And when you're ready, take this to your back and just rest and just notice the difference. Feeling your shoulders and hips. Take all the time you need. We're going to come up to a seated position and just feel the shoulders stacked over the hips. Now, when you take this into walking in a moment, I just want you to notice how easy it is to go into a pattern of movement from what we just did. We have activated those major joints that we use constantly for walking and everything we do.
So I hope you feel amazing today from this lesson, and thank you so much for joining me.